Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. It's this morning. Usually we go live in the evening, so it's gonna be a fun thing. I'm like, am I able to wear sunglasses right now inside? It's so dark. I don't know if I can be able to get away with that. Well, we're gonna have to try. Take a look at Bitcoin, see what's going on. You know, guys, I've been making titles for a long time, and I don't know how people do it after years and years and years and years, and still trying to figure out what's a really good catchy title after you put so many combinations together with words. You're like, you can only rearrange letters so many times before you run out of ways to rearrange them. Pulling up the last few things on my screen just before we launch. Get my coin glass all loaded up. It's weird because we usually look at biggest gainers and losers, but today, well, we'll probably still take a peek at them, but it's not the end of the day like we normally have. That's not over. Running out of time. What was the last thing? I gotta find it. There it is.
In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Disclaimer, not financial advice. We're not liable for any personal financial decisions. This show was created for entertainment purposes only. So thank you everybody for coming on in on this early Saturday morning and watching to see what happens with Bitcoin today. What's up, guys? Welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I was playing around with the lighting. Let me know if the lighting's still bad because I was trying to figure it all out. You guys like this little fancy little shirt I got on? Guys, we're part of the most hydrated crypto community out on the interwebs. Please smash that golden like button. Let's get it up and going. We have the subscribe bell right here. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding with that subscribe bell. You can find us over there on YouTube. And over there on Kick and Rumble, we're just going all natural over there. And we got you guys over there on X. So thank you for coming on in. Today, no beer, man. I'm not popping that beer bottle this early. I got me a big fat glass of coffee. It's that Kona Blue Bag Hawaiian coffee. Oh, this is like salted caramel flavor. I added a little creamer, guys. I love my coffee black, but man, it gives me the darkest heartburn ever. I was like, dude, I gotta take a break from it. So I'm just enjoying my little coffee. I had natural honey to it, natural, straight from a farm. I didn't get it from the farmer's market. I went to the guy's farm and bought it. Oh, yeah. I also have a little bit of food over here, guys. This is a cinnamon roll. It came from the Costco bakery. I don't know if you guys could see because the lighting's all jacked up right now because it's so dark. Cream cheese, man. That's how I like it, dude. I love that real cream cheese. I don't take that fake crap. Right? Dip it into a little bit of cream cheese. Well, there you go, man. Boom. Bon appetit. That's breakfast with the champions, man. I love them carbs. I don't gain weight, so I can eat all the sugar I want. All right. Let's get after it, guys. Throw the charts on the screen. Who do we have in here? I have to take a peek. Oh, what's up, John? How you doing, Axe 221? I like how I like how Pepe still calls you John, but even though you're Axe, he changed it on him. It's not even your real name. That's so funny. Well, what's up, Go Nuclear? How you doing, brother? How was your weekend? How was your Saturday? Did you have a good Friday? Leading into the weekend? Dream Tanks, what is up, man? What is up, everybody? Nothing about cream cheese. I got it on my sugar, then got it on my mouse. All right, throwing myself on the screen. Boom, there we go. All right. We're on the 5 minute. What the heck? I don't know why we're on the 5 minute, but it's interesting seeing that bullish, bearish pennant breakout. Whoop, there we go, man. It legged right up. Head on over to the 15 minute, kind of see what we're at. Bitcoin, we're above the 200. I like that. Oh, coffee so delicious. Money flow did pick up a little bit. That looks more like a peak to me. So I wonder if we're on a trend reversal. I guess we have to take a look at bigger time frames. Look at this little. Tell me how wonky this is right here. Look at that. We were supposed to get a red dot and it like flat topped, man. You see that blue wave? I'm trying to blow it up so you guys can see. Look at that flat top. It buzz cutted it. We're 68 right now, perfectly even. We have not got the red dot. Though VWAP is also even at a 0. Try not to give us a clear picture here. Strength is at 86. Stokes are high at 89. We're also in the red. This is low volume. Of course, low volume. We're in the weekends, right? We're going to take a look at the 1 hour, see where we really see what we got going on here. Can you guys hear my TV? I don't know if you can hear my TV. I have I Love Lucy playing in the background. If you haven't. Money flow is thick, dude. I like the money flow on the 1 hour. We did flip just red just now, but we are above the 200, which is huge. Strengths are also super high at 92. I do kind of see a bullish-ish pennant coming in here. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm stretching it out. Maybe it's just a rising wedge. I take it back. There's definitely we're in a rising pattern. How's that? I wanted to try to draw a inverted head and shoulder pattern in here, but I don't quite see it. I'm gonna flip the chart on its head, see if we can see in the data. You can make an argument for Adam and Eve to the downside, but I don't think that's what it is. If it is, it's not that as serious. We might come back down to 67, but looks like it's gonna keep going up, man. I think 69 on the table. Isn't that where our liquidity is? Isn't that where our liquidity is at? I do like that. I think we're in the middle of a rally. Momentum coming in. Look at that VWAP. That's thick VWAP. How much momentum did we lose? Not very much to get a decent amount. Strength is coming up. We're challenging the 21. Stokes are in the green. Do like that. That looks sick. We have a green dot on the daily. Yeah, then we might be in a little bit of a relief rally right now. Doji candle trend reversal on the 2-day. It's forecasted with the daily showing. 3-day, the double green dot might be finally playing out. We have a little bit of a also doji candle. We just got the 3-day yesterday. 5-day could get in a reversal too. Yeah, we could get our rally up to 72. That's what the 5-day set telling us. If it leads into the weekly, we could get even a better run. Bro's heading down. Bro, what are you talking about heading down? There, I'll prove your point. There, how you like that? Now it's heading up. We're heading down now. If it wants to head down, that's great. We can head down. Heading down is 92,000. It's all in perspective, Pepe. You gotta look at it from different angles. Let's come over to CoinGlass. I actually want to see what the liquidation levels are at. Ugh. When do you guys think all the liquidity is piling up? You think it's at 70,000? 72? Volume. There's tons of volume. There's tons. Always on the weekends, Pepe. That's when you get the most bullish is on the weekends. And that's when we got our biggest rally from 80,000 to like 120. That was over a weekend. It's the best time to be bullish. Yeah, we're eating into that short squeeze right now. 68,000. You start running out of steam around 69.9. Let's see if we can make it all the way there. Take all this liquidity up. We're already here. There is some fat liquidity below us, though. We'll probably revisit those 66 levels. So just don't get in your head that if we pump up that we're not coming back down. In that weekly time frame, it does show that there's a path to 71. I don't know if we get to 72 right now, but there's a path to 71. That's practically 72. 71,840. A lot of liquidity right there. There's a lot of liquidity above us, dude. I think you're wrong, Pepe. I think we're actually probably going to go up a little bit more and short squeeze on that. Get them longs excited again. Get some longs opening up and then come back down to the downside and squish them. That was a long time ago, bull market. Pepe, I was trolling you. Of course I know that. Interesting. What's the biggest gainer say today? You don't need to look at, the hedge fund institutions because they don't be buying on the weekends. Kite's down. Anybody take that kite short? Francisco, where are you at, brother? You take that short? I knew it was going to come down. I just knew it. Objective. That's going popping out of nowhere. It's up 12, let's say 13%. And you guys bought Objective? I remember Objective when it was $40 a coin. I think BitBoy bought it at $38 or $36. Brev's on the move. Ooh, that's big. Those are two that we can definitely need to take a look at. Brev and Objective. Orca's still down more. We were talking about Orca yesterday. Let's go, man. And that Orca short. Layer Zero. Layer Zero has been hot, dude. It's been pumping like 3 or 4 days. We might have to take a look at Layer Zero too. Like, what the actual heck is going on? Lynn. Well, good thing if I take that short yesterday. I forgot to post in the Discord, man. I was tired. Maybe today's the day we can get that short off. Oh, we got to take a look at Lynn, man. I was going to short it yesterday. I totally spaced it. Pole. It's funny how Pole's pumping, but yeah, Optimism's dumping like a thing of rocks. Can you believe that? Ugh. I just rotated my whole camera. I tried to keep myself close and the whole table slid. So layer. Any biggest losers that are OM? That's not really. Knights. Wow, Knights giving back a lot. We had a good rally of 12%. It was down 5% yesterday and it's down 4% today. I wish we could just hold our gains over there. Well, let's jump into some of these coins. First one on the agenda, let's take a look at Kite. And then we're going to take a look at Len. Share this tab instead. Kite. Biggest duper. We're right in here. Where are you, Kite? It's right above me. Nope. Can you blow me? There it is. I knew it was right around there. Okay, all right, guys. What are you guys having for breakfast today? I'm in the Pacific Northwest, so it's still 7:32 in the morning. I'm not usually here this early. Oh, look at that. Came right down to the 200. That's beautiful. What a beautiful short. Anybody took that? Sunday bloody. We'll see, man. Iran war coming next week, so we'll be probably go down. I don't know, John. Trump seems to be like hitting Iran or any of the war stuff on the weekends. It kind of keeps the stock market from going. You know, that's really interesting too, because it really separates the narratives from crypto and stocks if we do everything on the weekend and it's frozen. Did you see about Trump's tariffs, John? Dude, I was cracking up yesterday. I was actually really concerned. Yeah, the Supreme Court shot the tariffs down. I was like, how are the tariffs any way, shape, or form illegal? Because we're tariffed the heck out of for like the last 50 years. But then Trump's like, well, I'm keeping them in place. And he's like, they didn't say no to tariffs. They just said no how we were doing the tariffs. So we're going to keep them and just say we're doing it this under this article instead. He's like, we'll keep it open all 4 years if we need to. We can subpoena this all the way around. Then he dropped a blanket 10% tariff on everybody. You know, that was really interesting. People were all excited. I think George, Cryptos R Us, was like, I think we have to pay it back now. You think that Trump's going to give back that money? No. I from the get-go, I was like, no, that's not going to happen. That is not going to fly. Trump is pretty funny, man. Did you see how much he aged from like 2016 to 2026 now? Frick, I can't remember the year. It's funny, man. He aged a lot, though. Wow, you know, you might be getting... Oh, dude, it still could keep coming down. The money flow is coming down in the 1 hour for Kite, even though it's up to 200. 4 hours coming down, too. VWAP also coming down, momentum coming down, strength, Stokes, RSI coming down. If it was me, though, I don't know if I'd jump into a short right here. I would probably wait to see if it rallies. If it keeps pushing through, then I might jump in. But I don't like longing or shorting trend lines. Those are the ones I like to long. Unless it's like coming below it. Then if I'm coming up above it, I'll come and touch it. I'll short it down to the downside. 6 hour also looks kind of bearish for Kite. Yeah, there's probably still more to come to this, especially look at the 12 hour. Look at the 12 hour just started coming. Red dot, Stokes, RSI, everything. Yeah, we're probably coming down lower. I think 17 cents is probably on the table for this. That's what just eyeballing it. And that's what it looks like we got coming in. Statistically, it looks like it's coming down. Especially if Pepe's right. And we had dumping this weekend. What's the next one we want to look at? Kite bearish coming down. There was another one. Was it? It wasn't Lin. We're not in Lin yet. That's a little lower. IOTX. Huh. Let's take a look at Brev. 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 And then Injective. That's going to be a fun one. I can't remember the last time. I don't even know if I have Injective pulled up on here. That'll be a fun one to take a peek at. Brev. Brev's up near the top. Mr. Meme Coin. Oh, I'm thinking Brett. No, Rev's still up there with the B's. Kind of looks like a double bottom, just off the cuff. You guys see what I see? A lower high. We didn't get a lower low. Yeah, or a double bottom. I mean, that sucker's like dang near perfect for a double bottom. The line just shoots straight across. Momentum is actually, the red money flow wave is shrinking, which means money's coming in. We have a double green dot. VWAP's coming up. Stokes are green. The little bit of Stokes we have are green. Strength's curving up on the 4 hour. We're at the 50. Like I said, those trend lines aren't usually your friend when you are coming up from underneath. But if we expand out a time frame on the 4 hour, the VWAP does look good. Money flow still looks good. It actually eyeballing like the 200, which is the only little bit we have. I don't think we had that on the 12 hour. And we don't have that on the 12 hour. Don't have it on the 6 hour. So it looks like there's still more to go. I like how it pushed through the 50 pretty strongly. It's a good sign to see. The Stokes strength, momentum still has open doors. VWAP still looks good. Money flow still looks like it's coming. Come on, keep on coming. You know, we might be eyeballing 17 cents. That's funny. That's a funny number because that's also what we were eyeballing for Kite is 17 cents. But Kite was coming down. Brev's going up. We got to take a look at the 1 hour, though. I want to make sure the 1 hour is not oversold. The 4 hours more bullish. It has more sway. Wow. That's good, dude. The 1 hour we break above the 200. And holding it. Dude, look at that. We broke above it. Rejection right there. Just lips off, bro. Money flow still increasing. VWAP had a pretty drastic decline. And we're pretty hot. But the 4 hour still is bullish. It could keep pulling this. We stopped at this little bit of resistance. Our next little hurdle would probably be about 16 cents. And then we could come up to 16.5 pretty confidently. 17 is the 200 moving A on the 4 hour. think that'd be a little challenging to get that high, but this could definitely still have some more to give. Oh goodness, yeah, it's probably gonna keep pumping. This looks good, man. Look at the money flow. It just shot up. Look at that. Whoop! A lot of volume. No, in a bear market, that token will tank. But we've been in a bear market, Pepe, for like 6 months. Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine. God, I love Jasmine. I love how you keep us on our toes. And you're always posting some Jasmine fiery news in the Discord. You're the Jasmine. Let's take a look at Jasmine, man. Brev looks good, dude. Brev's something that I think is positive. It definitely looks like it's in a potential reversal. I mean, like, look at that. Red is just coming down, red coming down, red coming down. Well, now we got this leg coming up. It's kind of challenging it. This kind of worried me right here, though. That wick, we broke up and out of it, and we gave it all back. But this time we kind of broke out of it, and we held it. We didn't give it back. Well, I don't know. I think I'm bullish, man, for Grev. Let's say 17 cents. We'll have to check up on it later tonight, maybe tomorrow. Jasmine. Mr. Jasmine. How do you feel about Crow right now, John? I still don't think it's going anywhere. But frick me, dude. It really loves those lower numbers. I guess it's better to stock up on it, right? Jasmine. Oh, I forgot to pray for my food. Lord, bless this food, bless this cinnamon roll, bless the hands for bread. In Jesus' name, amen. Especially because they were my hands. Well, I didn't make it, but I definitely prepped it. Jasmine. And then the rising wedge. And you can see that. It's been hot. Woo! What the heck? Oh, my line's down here. Look at that. It's respecting that trend line like anybody's difference. If you want to do a micro long, you could long that trend line. I'd be nervous about this. This looks like Bitcoin dominance. Look at that. Holy cow. Isn't that a crazy trend line? That's wild. That's on the 15 minutes. We're only going to go back 5 days. That's pretty impressive. Well, coming up to the 200, which makes me nervous, man. Like I was just saying, when you're coming up from down below and you're hitting that 200, that's the time. That's usually the sweet spot to short. Money flow, it did slightly slow down. Kind of looks like a double top on the 1 hour. At least with high candle sheets. Doesn't quite get there with regular candles, but it's not blowing off the top either. VWAP is undecided. Stokes say it's still low and still having volume on there. Strength is curving up. We did get a green dot. It has not flipped red yet. Oh my goodness, look at the 4 hour. Talk about a climb. The one thing I'm worried about, there are some things that I'm concerned about when I first look at the 4 hour. The VWAP does have a slight curvature to the downside. Money flow it jumped up, but to me, it looks like it's starting to plateau. And we got a couple of clicks into the curvature, like you guys could barely see it right here. But if I stretch it out, you can see it's starting to get that curvature. We're starting to get that peak. And I'm worried about when we get that peak, that turns into a red dot and we'll get a little bit of rejection to the downside. I'm not saying it's a full-on reversal, but I would expect, just looking off this, the weekend we might come down just slightly. Maybe it'll come back down to touch the 21. That's I think best case scenario, which is at 5.8 on the 4 hour, which is really not a whole lot. The VWAPs has that curvature. Strength has that curvature. Stokes flipped red, and we'll get that little bit of curvature. We're at the 50 and the 21, which is a lot of crazy stuff can happen at those lines. 21 flipped is cutting through the 50 right now, which is a bullish sign. So it looks like it's a short. It could be a short movement to the downside. We're also out to 50. That's kind of rejection territory. But their longer time frame, it does look like the likelihood of continuing breaking through is good. So like we were on the 4 hour, it looked like we are going to have that pullback, but we expand out to a longer time frame. It doesn't look like this immediate run is over. This trigger wave does not look like it's done playing out on the 12 hour, which is really nice. I actually really like that. I like how the money flow has been increasing too. See the bottom of the red wave, and it's been shrinking. We like those because it's easy to really recognize that pattern. It's easy to recognize that volume. As well as we also have Stokes in the green. The Stokes are getting some curvature to the upside. Strength is super high. It's at 72 right now. There's a little bit of not verticalness in it, so it's still angled up, but it looked like it ran out a little bit of steam. Granted, it's the weekend, so I mean, what would you expect? That's kind of what I would expect. Also, the daily is looking like it could get that trigger wave too. We got that trigger wave on the daily. I think we could see some big movement coming out of Jasmy this week. Weekend we could see a maybe 7 cent 007 coming out of Jasmy, which would be great. You know, I'd love to see that. Crow, not XRP. Buy Crow. Jasmy, please. Loving Crow. Buy Crow. Jasmy, LOL. Jasmy, I'm down 99%, heading down another 50%. It's getting delisted by more exchanges. Why would you buy XRP now? It's heading below 5 cents for the summer. Well, it's all DCA strategy, Pepe. That's why. Crow, not XRP. XRP heading to 30 to 50 cents. Well, we'll have to wait and see. You know, I'm kind of in the same boat as you, Mr. Pepe. I think we will have another leg down. I haven't reversed my thesis. But I've been thinking too that we might rally up to 77 for the longest time. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I like to look at different scenarios of everything that we have going for us. Trent texted me. Let's see if we can get him on. I'm going to text him right now. He just responded. To come on and say hi to John and Pepe. It's spell check Pepe to Pepsi. He said send him a link. He's gonna come and say hi. All right, let's get him in here, man. We are going. Whoa! You just got hit by a wave of. What's it called when you lose like balance? Vertigo. Well, that was a big wave of vertigo. Holy cow! Vertigo. It's the cinnamon rolling straight to my head. Dude, it's so windy at my house right now. We were supposed to get snow the next 7 days, but then all of a sudden, now we're supposed to get rain. I'm like, what gives? All right, Trent's coming on in. We looked at Jasmy. Let's take a peek at another one. All right, sweet. Low blood sugar. Yeah, something's low. That was weird, bro. I was like, totally lost balance. I'm like, that was crazy. The back CEO Simon is a guest speaker at XRP event incoming. Is he really? Whoa. John, you made me so bullish on Zebek. I do think it's going to be a winner. Oh, look at Trent. He's here, guys. Look at that beard. And it's not dark there like it is here. It's dark here. Trent.
Hey, what's going on?
No, what's up, man? I love the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a rock star in your car, or do you have a coffee? Back at it, guys. We have to get after him.
I'm not fully back at it, you know.
Hey, it's like Coca-Cola with me, Trent. You start with one. I have to have a 3-4 packs before I can get off.
I'm not at home right now. I rolled out of bed earlier and came over here to my grandma's house. And it just
get grandma on camera. She would love that. To be a superstar. You ever seen that grandma that plays Call of Duty?
No.
She actually just passed away. She was like 87 or something like that. And she was like, guys, let's go kill people in Call of Duty. Snipe them.
All you guys would see is just like her not knowing what's going on.
Sometimes that's the best content. That's what memes are made out of.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about the market today, Trent? Let me drink this up.
I mean, I want it to just go down already.
Worth it? Trent, I'm not sure if it's going to go down this weekend.
Well, yeah, me and Cisco were talking about that yesterday, and he was saying 72.7, and I don't think it's quite gonna get that high, although it definitely can. The trend catcher on the daily for Lux Algo is sitting right at 72, so it definitely could. If it does, it's not getting any higher than that because, stochastic RSI is high on the daily and the 4 hour. And it's not just stochastic, but, the hyperwave is bearish on Lux Algo. You're
on the daily.
Yeah.
This is what I love about Lux Algo and Market Cypher is that you get two different perspectives on the markets, because when I'm looking at it, I am in agreement with you on a lot of things that are higher, but even the trend patterns look pretty bearish. But I'm seeing momentum with a slightly money flow coming in. I'm like, I think we might be getting that reversal to that pump to those numbers that we were thinking of, 72 and possible 77 on the table.
Yeah,
it looks so bright there. I was sitting here in the dark. I have those little lantern thingies that, the little ring lights, and I'm sitting there trying to finesse them to get them to look right. Oh my gosh, I can see fingerprints all over my glasses. Those children of mine. You excited today, Trent?
Yeah.
What do you think about Nike giving back all its gains?
Oh, I expected that.
Did you?
Yeah.
But you didn't want to short it?
No. It's not gonna run like. It's not gonna run like that until we're in a bull market again. And
have they done all the unlocks? How they were like slowly dropping them to people.
I mean, I don't know if I would. I don't know if unlock would be the right term, but no. I mean, everyone's
airdrops or what?
Everyone's thawing period is not done yet. No.
When's that supposed to be done? Jolenberg.
Later this year.
This year, is it doing from like smallest to biggest whales?
No, it's just everyone across the board can only thaw 25% of their allocation at a time.
Interesting.
They do that so that there wasn't a huge sell, day one.
Yeah.
But
how your dog goes today?
Oh, they're still asleep.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's so funny. My dog, man, she got the freaking ear itches again. They're like, they flick it like that. Like, I have to clean your ears out. Like, can you just get better with your little yeast infection? I'm tired of like taking Q-tips to your ears and using fluid and stuff, cleaning them. Gillenberg said he got a good short on Injective.
Okay.
You see the Injective pump today?
I did not.
Yeah. It pumped up 14% to almost $4.
Okay.
And I'm like, you remember when Ben bought Injective at $36 or $38?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I wonder if TJ's still holding it. TJ would have been like, here, take your Injective back in the lawsuit. I don't want it anymore.
No, he sold it as a tax write-off. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably. That's whoops.
Yeah, I took it and swapped it into something else, but wrote off that initial loss.
How do you feel? John's in here talking about this. Is actually a really interesting subject. He says we talked about this earlier this week. BlackRock announced them buying Uniswap tokens and launching a partnership with them. I saw that, John.
Yeah. We talked about that last week.
Do you think Uniswap's gonna be one of those ones that will be around forever because of it? But I thought BlackRock was also buying Ondo too.
Yeah, Uniswap's not going anywhere. It's the original DEX, really, and I mean, like Ethereum, although Ethereum is not, Ethereum is not what people envisioned it to be at the beginning, but it still dominates, transaction volume and, everything else, and Uniswap is a big part of that, like in terms of DEX trading. So, I have no reason to think that it's going anywhere. I mean, plus it's, involved with WLFi and now BlackRock's Biddle Fund, but
we were talking about WLFi yesterday after you got off because of the tariff stuff.
I gotta run. My grandma sees me sitting out here in the truck. So
let me give you a clap. Cheers. Guys, thank you for boosting us in the algorithm. We had a great show turnout yesterday. We picked up subs over here on YouTube. We picked up subs on Rumble. So thank you, everybody, for that. Trent's got to go. I'm sticking around. We have a lot more coins to cover. Trent's going to show us his grandma.
No.
No. Don't forget to grab your rock star, Trent.
Peace.
Peace. We're back on stage. All right. Chat brought a good point. Oh, no. We were talking about Objective. He didn't bring it up. We brought it up. Let's go take a look at Objective. Objective. I'm just kidding. Injective. Can you imagine being in crypto and in court and you're trying to say objective, but you were saying injective because it was a tongue slip. Again, it's what's in this coffee, man? It's just supposed to be coffee. Do we not have injective? Yeah, see, it's been so long since I've looked at injective. It's like it's been on nobody's radar. Injective over on Binance. Pull it up. I'm going to slide into its new slot so we can keep an eye on it. Ooh. Oh, well, close. Nice. That was a good slide. Here we go. ICP, injective, IP. Stick it right there. Injective on the daily also looks pretty good too. Look at that Stokes, RSI, VWAP, more money flow, momentum waves coming in on the daily time frame. That's looking spicy. Even the 12-hour, look at the money flow. Whoop. Easy money, man. That's an easy long to the $4.80 level. That's another 20% move. Oh my goodness. Question is, are we going to go straight up or are we going to have a pullback and then go straight up? Let's take a look-see. Look at that, dude. It's ripping right now. We rejected off the 200. What? I don't know. It's a week, 5 days ago. And then just started slowly ramping up, dude. Making that perfect rounded bottom. Dang, dog. And we still got some more momentum. Stokes are high. 1 hour. There it is. There's the 1 hour. It's kind of tilting over a little bit. But this VWAP doesn't look too damaging, though. This VWAP just next, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. If it flattens out, dude, this could start running. It could be like a 2 red candle like this and just whoop, I'll go right back up. It's a 15 minute, say. 15 minute. Try and get back above the 21. Oh, what are we looking at? 15 minute objective. Should we long this? I think it's a good long. I think I'm bullish on it. Could be good for another short later. Yeah. Francisco, what's up, man? Dude, I off the stream last night. I forgot to put my short in and land. And I'm like, well, guess that worked out. Now it's short today. I totally spaced him. I was so tired. I went to bed and got up at like 5. No, it was like 4:30 today. No, 4:30. Just naturally. I just naturally woke up then. My wife's like, why are you awake? I'm like, well, I went to bed early. I was really tired yesterday. Man, I mean, you guys saw me. I worked late. I came on the show still in my work clothes. I was like, Trent got out without me. I got to go. Book it. Bull not back, but getting a pump for show. You do it right for show, man. We're pumping. Is bull run back? Dude, the bull run is not back, DCA, but we are definitely in a relief rally. You know, it's really interesting that you guys watch All in Crypto, dude. All in Crypto is a great channel. If you guys don't watch him, you should go over there, like and subscribe to him too. He just flipped bearish, and he's been bullish the longest time. He was the last to flip. And he's like, dude, we confirmed a lower low. He's like, that's it, man. Dude, yeah, this doesn't look too bad, man. I think that, well, we did have 2 minutes, so we got 50 seconds. 50 cents left. Let's take a look. We have to wait 50 seconds. I want to get the full data across board. Not only that, we'll get the 1 hour and 4 hour. We can get a reset. I always feel like whenever I chart something, I'm like, okay, this is what it looks like. And then 2 minutes, all the data changes. I'm like, well, I should have waited the 2 minutes before I give you an analysis. Guys, smash that like if you haven't already. Get them likes up to the watchers. Thank you. Because you guys boosted us in the algorithm yesterday. The algorithm of the YouTube favored us. Even on Rumble favored us too. We picked up subs across all chains. No, X, we're very slow to grow in X. I don't know why that is. I feel like X would be the fastest platform to grow on, but it seems like the opposite from us. All right, we get a close. All right, 9 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, thank you guys for smashing that like. All right, there we go. Ooh, interesting. We did not get what I thought we were going to get. Maybe we'll head down to 368 before we're going to pump. Momentum still to the downside. Money flow still coming down. VWAP still at a little bit of curvature. The 1 hour double red candles, more of outflow. Oh, I really wanted that VWAP to balance out. It didn't balance out. Yeah, see what I mean? Sometimes you got to re-change your thoughts. Stokes RSI, a red, turned down. Money flow VWAP. Let's go out to the 4 hour. We still held above the 200. Now, I guess this is the important candle. Can we hold it? If we can hold it and not go below it, I think we're in the clear for a more momentum to the upside. But currently, 1 hour, 15 minutes, still looking pretty red, man. 15 minutes to eyeballing $3.68. 1 hour. I don't think we'll go back down to the 21. I think by the time we get to the 21, it'll probably be around the 368 level. I'm saying 368 in the next 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. No. Let's say 4 hours, because for whatever reason, I've noticed this pattern. Candles like to pump at the end of the candle. I don't know why that is, but it is. Injective is one of those tokens I sold early with. I bought it last bear market and it got up to $15. I sold it and then it pumped up to 45. I know, right? DCA, we were just talking about BitBoy, how he bought it at $38. That was so funny. Let's go over to X, guys. I kind of want to see. I'm gonna collapse this in the chat. Let's see if Injective actually did anything today. What caused him to pump? Injective. Like, was there something that happened? Injective Summit was the 19th. That was 2 days ago. Did they announce something at Injective Summit? I didn't even know they had a summit. It's pretty crazy to me. All these projects do summits. Maybe I'm just super bearish, but I'm like, does every crypto need to do its own summit? You know what I mean? That just seems kind of odd. But it seems like Injective could be like one of the only things that holds Cosmos together. Though, that being said, BNB chain is built on top of Cosmos. Bet you they wish they didn't do that. Maybe they wish they still did. ETH Denver was a massive success for Injective. Oh, interesting. That's probably why they're pumping. I didn't even know they were in Denver. An insight panel with our partners Chainlink and MoonPay. Hundreds of ninjas joined the movement. Major new Injective dApps demos. One golf competitor winner. Congrats to Ricardo. The future has never looked so brighter. Oh, good for them. We'll like that. Good for the Injective people. So I guess they're at some sort of ETH event. Injective is now one of the largest layer ones by net flows, surpassing. Wait, it's not a layer one. Injective's a layer one. Wait, hold on. It's built on top of Cosmos. Cosmos is a layer one. You can't have a layer one on top of a layer one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I right on that or am I wrong? Because that doesn't make sense to me. By net outflows, surpassing the likes of Base, Polygon. Polygon's not a layer 1, that's a layer 2. Derp, and Will Chain. That's not noise, that's capital moving. 2026 is the ninja's year. Total inflows, 1 million. Well, it definitely did pass a lot of inflows, but you can't compare yourself to Polygon. Polygon, no. Holy crap. Look at ejective outflows. I mean, Arbitrums. On this chart, dude, Arbitrum's like at 100%. Wow. That's complete opposite of Ethereum. Holy cow. And OP's been dropping like a mofo. They're probably meant like L2. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, wait. That's not right. I was like, that's wrong. And that's not what I think that's wrong. That's just something new, you know. It's like I always said, crypto's like one of those new technologies that's always coming out. Maybe there's a chain that's got like a almost like Polkadot's layer 0, and you could build a layer 1, like the same level on top of the same chain using the same chain. No, that still doesn't quite make sense. I don't know. That doesn't seem right though to me. All right, where are we at? Let's go back over to CoinGlass. We looked at Injective, that was the last ones. We think coming back down a little lower, 368. Hey, look at it, dropped from 14% to 9.5%. What else were we gonna look at? TLM, Cube, U, Card, Lin. I want to look at Lin. Where'd it go? It just jumped. Gosh, dang you, Lin. There's Orcas. We still want to look at Orcas too. Then there it is. Okay, it's up 7.96%. Let's go take a look at Lin. Today the day is going to be a short. Well, we're entering low volume weekend, man. Well, I mean, why the heck not? Lin. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Where's it at? Lin, there it is. Frick. I had to try to remember my ABCs. Oh! Whoa, look at that. Lower low. Just barely wicks up to a high. The money flow is still going down. Dude, that's a fake out, dude. That right there is a classic bull trap to me on Lin. That's what that looks like. Makes people think it's back on. Money flow is still coming down, though, bro. At least on the 1 hour. VWAP is trying to pump out of it, dude. Maybe we'll pump just a little bit, go up to just slightly. Dude, it's at 30 cents. Oh my gosh, dude, it was like way down here, dude. It's full on legged up, dude. Oh, where was it? Where were we at yesterday? No, I think we were in the lower lows. Oh my goodness. Maybe you make the argument that was a bull trap and not a bear trap. I think it's a double trap going on right now. I think it's a bull and bear trap. The money flow on the 4 hour is still coming down too. Yeah, I think this is about to get its reversal. I said that yesterday. I still think that too. I think it's really it's hanging on there. This doesn't look like to me it's gonna leg up again. It's running out of steam. I'm not saying this is not the top, but I'm saying that the top I think is close. I mean, look at this, dude. This is how we got a massive short on Pippin too. We waited till we got the confirmation and then it came back down. That was a pretty strong looking confirmation on the 6 hours. 3 red dots back to back. But then we got a high on the 6 hour. Didn't close above it. We just get a close. No, we don't. You have a green dot right now on the 6 hour. 12 hour money flow is plateauing, dude. Even past, it's fighting the bearish dip, dude. Dude, look at those candles. Holy cow, dude. That's like straight up. I'm going to put this right here because I think when this breaks down, it's eyeballing that 17-cent level, dude. That's going to be ferocious, man. That's going to be a 50% drop from like where it's currently at. Let's not say 50. Let's say 45. See like a better number. 44%. It's even starting to get the bearish div on the daily time frame too. There's no data on the 2-day to support anything. Yeah, I'd be careful to live, man. Lynn, I would not be wanting to long it right now. That's danger territory. Danger. What else do we have that we want to take a look at? There was some coins we were bullish on, like Brev was bullish. We said 17 cents on Brev. We want to do OM, skewer. I didn't realize Screw was related to the Solana phone. I missed that one. I don't know how that happened. Clo's still up. I'm gonna look at Screw or OM. What do I see first? There's Orcas. We're gonna do Orcas too. You look at Orca, man. Orca is starting to look like might be time to long again. Coming back down to the 200. That little bit of resistance we have right here. Coming down the 1 hour pretty dang consistently. 4 hour money flow still coming down. Actually, momentum's coming down. I meant to say, but money flow is still volume, still kind of in the green. That's not really a good sign. It shouldn't be in the green and still going down. 6 hours still has open doors to the downside with the red money flow increasing. It could get a rejection off the 200. That's where I would long if I was you. Set a buy order in at 103. Falls through. 103 happens to be just below that dollar level at 98 for the 21 moving average. It probably will snap it and then come back up, and then that will go back down. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like the longer time frames are still bearish. 16 hours falling through the 21. We just got a red dot on the daily. I think we will get a bounce, and then it's going to continue falling. Rejection off the 200. Always, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. You got to reject those 200s. There's another rejection. When things are in a falling pattern, they go up to the 200. That's what the best time to put the short in. Though sometimes they break through it. And you have to be okay losing money. Because you just got to take your emotions out of it. Okay, let's take a look at OAM or Screw. Screw, where are you at? Why do P's and R's have to look the exact same? Looks like more downside to me. Just off the get-go. Oof, looks kind of like an ugly pattern, man. It's got red dots and green dots all over it. Strength still coming down. Stokes just flipped red. 4 hour trigger wave to the downside. It's coming down, dog. It is coming down. I don't know. That'd been hard. That'd been hard. If it could have got up to the 50, you could have made an argument for inverted head and shoulders, but it didn't really get that. Didn't get that 6 hour open doors to the downside. It is coming down. I just had a ding. What we got? Dallas, DCA. How do you read the chart? What? Oh, frick. I forgot to switch. Thanks, DCA. So that being said, why didn't you just say that in the comments? I would have seen it in the comments. I keep looking over the comments. Nobody said anything. Oh yeah. What did we just cover before this Orcas? Yeah, that's what we were looking at. Oh, momentum to the downside. VWAP money flow. I'm bearish on Screw. Hour, we had the green dot. Looks like it's faking out though with the VWAP coming down strength. Yeah, I'm bearish on Screw. Short it. Not financial advice. Then what's the next one? Where's OM at? Nobody likes OM, right? OM died. I remember when OM died. We should take a look at that. Dude, that was crazy when it died. It was supposed to be the biggest and best RWA play. I couldn't hear it. Everybody was talking about it. I was like, dude, I don't know what this is. It kind of came out of nowhere. Nowhere to me, anyways. Got on my radar. Oh, yeah. I forgot OM was at the bottom. I forgot to put it in. Weekly time frames. Let's see if we can find it when it died. Dude, it's been that long already, dude. Holy cow. I did get a green dot in the weekly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's that week. It worked down right here. Dubooshk. It just got shredded, bro. That was wild. What was it high? It was at almost $7, and it dropped down to 38 cents over, like, practically overnight. There it is. Look at that. It just fell off a cliff. This is what I don't get. How can somebody be so bullish on a project and its chart looks like this, and people are like, it's going to go to the freaking moon, and then literally they just rug their own project. Poof, gone. And they're like, well, we didn't rug it. Yeah, you did. You stole everyone's money and hopes and dreams. Like, how do you feel about yourself? Well, I feel pretty good. I hope they go to jail. Okay. Somebody say something in the comments, just because I want to make sure the comments are still coming through. Because now DCA is saying that. It makes me kind of nervous that the comments aren't coming through. Yeah. Money flow, momentum coming up. Rejection off the 50. Oh, I'm still trying to pump. Money flow is definitely still coming in. I'm trying to figure out. Are you DCA? I see you in the Discord. Is that, yeah, you're looking at is that Bitcoin? I don't know, I'm gonna look it around. Walking my dog, but listen. Oh, okay, Francisco. Okay, cool. I'm just glad that you said something, because I thought I was going crazy. I gotta move this around. I'm gonna pull up DCA. He has a question in the Discord. Share tab instead. Guys, if you haven't, you should join our Discord. Dallas. Bear market territory. This is like a total. Which total is this? This isn't Bitcoin. $47 billion. What chart am I looking at, Dallas? When you see this chart pattern, patterns are so clean. It was easy to predict when the bear market was coming. Dude, I 100% agree with you, dude. I was telling you since like October. It was super clean, easy. But what chart is that? That's not Bitcoin. That was, oh, dude, my back, I crack it. Oh, was it this you're looking at? You said 47 billion. DCA, you should tell me what that chart was you're looking at, because that is a unique market cap, and I can't figure it out. So I'm giving up for now. All right, we'll come back over to Coin Glass. We're taking a look. That's why you that's why you didn't tell me my chart was on the screen, Francisco, because you were walking your dog. I want to take a look at layer 0. Layer 0 has been spicy. Told you rejection on BTC. Yeah, you did. Rejection on BTC, straight to the downside. Sol layer. Where's Sol layer at? Where's the S's? Sol layer. It's really interesting adding all these coins in here, because I feel like you start picking up, like, why do everybody name coins after their S's or start with S's? Oh, did Siren finally start reversing? Dude, Siren's been a weird one, dude. Look at that. Quid just randomly shoots up and shoots down. Super aggro. I don't know why I can't find Sol layer. Frick, what's the ticker for Sol layer? It just disappeared on my screen. Is it just layer? No, ZRO. ZRO USDT. Oh, maybe I'm thinking layer 0. Oh, that's an easy one to move up too. That starts with a Z. All right, scoot on in. How do you read the chart? Oh, that's still a thing. This is where crypto needs to drop another 25% at least. Not for fun, but probably will happen. Dude, I 100%. We'll, you know what? I'm just going to jump into total 3 after we're done. Oh, red dot, lower high. We did get above the 200, just barely. Definitely rejection. Money flow coming down on the 1 hour. The 4 hour, doji candle, trend reversal this previous trend. Money flow, VWAP coming down, rounded top and strength. Stokes RSI are green, but they got a little curvature. We're at the 200 on the 6 hours. Might be the time to short it because we love shorting those 200 weekly moving averages. Possible rejection off the 21 and the 50 on the 12 hour. The daily time frame coming in with the green dot. Green dot saying, hey, no, don't fall for it. We still got a little bit more left. Don't short me yet. We are at the 200, so we'll have to wait and see. But immediate short term, it does look bearish to me. Bearish. Maybe a short down to $1.58 before the 1 day can continue upwards in the upward trajectory. Pterodactyl. I want to swing on up to total 2 and total 3. What I was looking at, Mr. DCA, the Thales, is I am in agreement with you that we have more to the downside. Why do we have more to the downside? Just if you look at this fat, nasty candle, almost not to the 200, but almost didn't get there. Then we go to the previous bear market, we get another fast, nasty candle right here. Very similar to our double top patterns, a rejection. We come back over, so we can give an example. There's a top, there's a double top, there's your rejection, there's your fat ugly candle. Time frame of this fat ugly candle is May, which is pretty dang close to where we're at now. Let's just be honest, it's not that far off. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks of just straight pain. Then we waited like, I don't know, from June to December, we get a fat bottom. December is when we got the fat bottom on the altcoins. So now we come out back to where we're at now. We just project 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, we could come down at 555 billion to 523 billion. No, oh shit! I forgot to change my screen. Gosh, dang it! I probably covered layer 0 like that too. My goodness, guys, I got so much going on in my head. Okay, well, I didn't swear, guys. Just so you know, this channel is not created for children. Just so you know, any children out there, cover your ears. So we project 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, candles down. That puts us right in the middle of March. So we could have straight pain to March if we go off previous altcoin things, cycles, and then that can extend out to December, you know, which happens to be the midterms, which traditionally is where our bottom is at. Or altcoins. And then we gotta see what else is going on. If Siren's pumping short, I always wicks up and then dumps. Dude, right? It does, dude. Siren's such a mean coin, dude. Any Uniswap you buying? It's too high for me. Maybe a long. I might long it a little bit more. It seems like it could keep going. At least that's what I think of what I said earlier. Did I say you could keep going? Did I say short it? But we didn't look at Uniswap. We looked at something else. I got to swing on over there. So yeah, I'm in agreement with you, DCA. I think we got another 25. Wait, was it DCA that said that? Dallas, that we have another 25% drop coming. I agree. Let's look at Uni, and then I'm gonna jump off for the day, man. For the day. We covered most of the biggest gainers and losers. I might take a look at Lin one more time because I might put a short in. There was a couple coins. What the heck would we look at the beginning of the stream that I wanted to short? God, I think it was Lin. Look at so many things. That's where you gotta put the shorts in when you see them. I was lost my train of thought. Where were we going to? Totally lost. Oh, Uniswap. That's right. Just when in doubt, keep scrolling down. So you see something that strikes a memory. Okay, Uni. I would probably short Uni just because I know we're in a bear market downtrend. You could also make the argument that this could be a double top. Also, you can make an argument for a lower high on the 1 hour. Momentum coming down, Stokes just flipped red, strength coming down, money flow coming down, VWAP coming down. Not the best signs. 4 hour VWAP coming down, strength, Stokes, RSI. It's probably coming down maybe to 350. That's what it looks like to me. 6 hour. Money flow still coming up, strength coming up. It's touching the 50. We definitely are, I think, bearish right now, short term. So I'd say the next 4 hours I'd be short on Uniswap. And then you'd have to reevaluate if if the 6 hour and the 12 hour starting to look bearish, then you could be like, okay, everything else looks bearish. This is a straight up downtrend. I can leave it open and be confident. It says stop loss or take profit. Let's look at Sol. Okay, we'll look at Sol. And then we look at Lin. Solana. $85.97. But you know, all this TA on some of these altcoins could be thrown right out the window if Bitcoin just pumps. It could. Well, currently money flow is coming up. VWAP's coming down. We just flipped in the red. Strength also. Strength's actually not that bad, but the fact that Stokes are in the red is a little dangerous. We haven't got the red dot, but we're being close, guys. 77 to 75 in the strength. It's due for a little bit of a break to the downside, a little bit of relief. Money flow is still ticking up on the 1 hour. 15-minute did get its rejection. It just bounced off this trend line wherever we put this trend line at some point we put one in here. Strength, Stokes coming down, money flow coming down, VWAP coming down. It's not done yet. We'll eyeballing $85 break there. 1 hour does look like it's ready to come down. 4 hour, if it comes down, you know, it actually almost looks like an inverted head and shoulder pattern. I just now saw it. There's your shoulder. Here you come down. I gotta make sure I'm still on the screen. Don't want to do that again. Here's a head and shoulder pattern. You know, if this plays out, you know, whoop, we could be looking at $88. The 4 hour actually is more bullish than any other time frames right now, but it needs to do something. Well, I guess it just got its candle, so we're still good. So, you know, next hour, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes down $2, but in the longer hours, it looks still good. Money flow increasing. Momentum on the 6 hours still looks good. Okay. We're bearish for like 15-minute time frame. And I say 15-minute because I think that 1 hour is probably going to flip after that. I'll give it like two hours of bearishness, and then I think Solana's probably going to head up to $88. Siren and Lin seem to be my destiny this week. Where's Pippin at? Is Pippin finally gets a reversal? But it's still sitting at 48 cents. Just kind of hovering there. I had a good short on it though. I'm pretty happy about that. And I even held through this green candle. Like, nah, it's gonna reject. It's gonna make a lower high. Wasn't even worried about it. Can't have that motion. Yeah, dude. Where's Siren at? Dude, Siren's been evil, man. It's in the name, dude. Look at those wicks. If you're anywhere around your computer and you see like a wick straight to the downside like this, that's the time you try to catch that ball at night. If you see a wick straight up to the upside, that's where you put your short in. Maybe it's in one right now. Not financial advice, but dang, dude, those wicks have been brutal and they're mean. Where's Lin at? I gotta figure out where Lin's at. Did I miss my opportunity to short it because I've been streaming? Oh, crack my neck. Now, just because I do put a short in, it does not mean that this doesn't have time to go. There's lots of times money flow is still coming down, like right here, and you're still getting a little bit wicks coming in and out of it. Okay, actually, if you actually look at this money flow coming down, yeah, not only did it just come down, but it also bottomed before it even got in the red and then started coming up pretty aggressively. But now we're kind of in the downward trend pattern, so we'll kind of have to wait and see. 6 hour, we do got our green down the 6 hour. It makes me a little bit nervous right there. Oh, dude, I hate when I do that. Erase drawings. In 1 hour, as a doji candle, possible trend reversal. VWAP is curving up. It does want to make another green candle. VWAP is coming up, dude. When is this gonna bottom, dude? Up top. I feel like this has to be getting stinking close. Every time I thought it bottomed, like right here, I think we were thinking right here, 26 cents, didn't bottom. Thought maybe it bottomed there and then freaking legged out. Just like frick. It's getting close. Has to be getting close. I think this hot forever. And like I said, we're eyeballing 17 cents when it finally does break down. Whenever it decides to, that's just more gains for us to make. 12 hour. So much bearish div on Lin. Money flow's coming down. It's kind of like you choose, man. You choose to enter that short. I would probably use lower leverage unless you're Francisco who loves high leverage, and I would give myself a little buffer and I would just let it ride. Short it to 0 or 17 cents. Guys, enjoy your weekend. Thank you for everybody for coming on in. Thank you, Francisco. Thank you, Mr. John. Thank you, Vision Pulse Fatbay. Thank you, DCA. Jolenberg, thank you for coming on in. Vision Pulse Fatboy, aka the Pepe, for coming on in. Thank you, Trent, for coming on in right before you gotta take care of your grandma. I hope your grandma's having a good day. We also have a gentleman over there, Gold Nuclear on pick. Thank you for coming on in, Mr. Gold Nuclear. Dream Tank, so thank you for coming on in. You got in early, guys. I'm shocked that you guys were even up to come on in and watch me, but you guys do. You guys show up to rock it with us, dude, and I appreciate you guys. You're our family, and we're gonna survive this together. Stay blessed. Be blessed. T-Square out. Laters. Guys, enjoy your weekend. I'm going to be on Kalshi here pretty soon. We're going to throw up some calls for the UFC. Come join us. We're going to have fun. We're going to trade it. We're going to swap it. Let's go.